Current junior record holder is in this flight, Nataleigh Hunter. The ex-open deadlift record holder, Aborah, will be her competition today. The next lifter up is in contention for the overall title, Aborah from the Netherlands. Wow, that was extremely comfortable, and that spells trouble for Team USA. Let's hope the score can change with Nataleigh Hunter. Like I said, it's going to be a battle of a lifetime between herself and Aborah. And you can tell that she has a squat world record with that. 3 white lights. Now Aborah from the Netherlands, 172.5, a 10 kilo jump and 5 kilos below her personal best. This will move her into squat silver. Every kilo counts here. A little bit tougher, but exactly as you'd want a second to look. Still places to go there on a third. Nataleigh Hunter jumping 10 kilos to 190, 5.5 kilos off her own record. It makes sense to me. There's no need to jump to it straight away and make any sort of unnecessary risks when she can grab the chip on her third. It looks like she might want to extend that record of hers today. 3 white lights, a good lift. Now our penultimate squat attempt with Aborah from the Netherlands, 177.5 to match her personal best and move her into squat silver and gain those kilos that are going to be really quite helpful in the fight overall. And that is spot on, a great fight, and you can see how relieved she is to get that up. 3 white lights, a good lift, and a very well executed squat session for Betty and Team Netherlands. Talking about squat records, we do have Nataleigh Hunter coming out now for 200.5, and it does bring her much closer to Betty on prognosis. Just 2 kilos separates them. And that again is a perfect attempt from Team USA. 3 white lights, a good lift, and a new world record. Nataleigh Hunter, 5 kilos below her best bench. Like I said, neck and neck with Aborah from the Netherlands, both with the same bench press opener. It's a solid looking opening attempt. 3 white lights, a good lift. 100 kilos stays on the bar for Aborah from the Netherlands. Like we said, her and Natalie's bench are so neck and neck. 3 white lights, a good lift. 105 kilos for Nataleigh Hunter. This is the jump we suspected from her, matching her personal best. Going band for band with Aborah. Looks good, and it is 3 white lights. Now, as I said, matching jumps here with Nataleigh Hunter. Aborah from the Netherlands, 105 kilos, also matching her personal best, because whoever misses a bench, if they do, are at a real disadvantage heading into deadlift. And it looks good. I have to say, a little tougher than Hunter's. Nataleigh Hunter from the United States, 107.5 kilos, currently sat in bench press bronze, but these extra couple kilos may be pivotal. It looks like she's done it bang on the money. 3 white lights, a good lift, and the pressure is on Aborah now to retaliate. Aborah from the Netherlands coming out looking to match that jump we've just seen Hunter make. 105 was pretty tough for Betty, but getting these extra couple kilos really, as I said, they were for Nataleigh, really are also for Betty pivotal. And she gets it up 2-1, a good lift. She does get a yellow from the side referee, but unfortunately the jury has overruled that, and that leaves Betty half a kilo behind Hunter heading into deadlifts. And we have 2 openers remaining, and I'm sure you can guess who you haven't seen yet. Nataleigh Hunter from the United States coming out first. She's going to have a deadlift session of a lifetime. Currently half a kilo ahead of Aborah. And it's very smooth. Aborah from the Netherlands, opening on 215 kilos. 18 kilos below her junior world record of 233, which once was the open record, which now stands at 240. 3 white lights, a good lift. The game is on. Hunter is first up to the board. 200 kilos for a second attempt, a 10-kilo jump. And it's still moving extremely comfortably for Hunter. 3 white lights, a good lift. We have Betty Aborah now, 227.5 kilos. Betty taking a larger jump here of 12.5 kilos will pull her ahead of Hunter by 2 kilos in total. And so is the speed. That is danger for Team USA. Nataleigh Hunter, 210 kilos. This will pull her ahead of Betty Aborah for the time being into gold place overall. And you can tell she's starting to feel the pressure, but will she rise to it? Nataleigh Hunter has pulled. Will Betty Aborah answer? 3 white lights, a good lift. And for the final pull of the day, Nataleigh Hunter currently in the lead. Betty Aborah looking to take her first world title in her last year as a junior. And she locks it out. Is it good enough? 3 white lights. Betty Aborah is your new junior world champion and a new junior world record. It has all led up to this for her. What an end to a junior career in an incredible fight. Betty Aborah from the Netherlands is your new junior world champion with 5:18.5. What an incredible session to be a part of.
How are you feeling?
Overwhelmed. Very overwhelmed. Like, I was very emotional going into the last pool because I knew that it was my only chance. It's something that I've been working towards for a very long time. Made a lot of sacrifices, so to see that it pays off is just a very special feeling. Squats went pretty okay. I did go 3 out of 3, but I was hoping to finally squat 180. Didn't do that. Basically, I did the same last attempt as I did at Open Worlds like 2 months ago, so it's not too bad. And then for bench, last attempt I went for 107.5. I don't know why I got red lighted. I think either I jumped the press command or my butt lifted. I know that I jumped the command, but I think I got the card for that butt lift. So that was not a PR, same equal PR, so that was 105. And then going into deadlifts, those were pretty nerve-wracking. Opened pretty conservative with 215 and then jumped to 227. Last attempt was, I think it was 236. Like, I remember walking up to the bar, looking at the amount of weight on the bar, but then I didn't like, I looked at it, but I didn't register what was on the bar. I just kind of had a tunnel vision. I just went to the bar, pulled it. I was very emotional, as you could see. And then, yeah, when I got the 3 white lights, I got really overwhelmed.
It moved.
It moved, yeah. I have no clue. Like, I was blacked out. It was just, it happened, but I don't know what happened. This is my last year as a junior, so I'm gonna go into the Opens next year. Which is also why I found this competition so important, because it's basically my last chance at a world title, because there's just a pretty big gap between juniors and the Open. So yeah, it's I'm just gonna compete in the Open. I'm gonna stay at 63 for at least 1 extra year, and then maybe go up to the 69s.